Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this might be my favorite ballpark in the game.
Just looking out over the bay, seeing the boats in the water. Beautiful ballpark, a great atmosphere. Don't get it twisted. San Francisco Giants fans, bring it.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Logan Webb. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
All right, ready to go here. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Esteury Ruiz. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and he beats it. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's Mookie now. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Let's go, Logan.
Ruiz on at first, nobody out.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Mookie Betts.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Freddie Freeman, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses, and 1-1.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Line drive, come on. Will Smith to the plate. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Just missed. Two outs.
Ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a base hit up the middle. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game. Dustin May. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Bottom of the first. Mike Yastrzemski up here. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Late swing fouled off. The 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Beats to second, out there. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Outside low. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone. And now it's filled up 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
May delivers. Got him swinging. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. This one in the air right field. Hernandez on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. We head to the second from San Francisco. No score. Back here in San Francisco, Michael Conforto will climb in.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Webb back to work. And that one moves his feet. Hit in the air, left field. Ramos makes the grab. And there's one away. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Pajes hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. That's too low. Now 2-0. And delivers outside. And a pitch. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Ha-Seong Kim now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Man at first, one away. Double play ball to second. Not in time. He's safe. First and second, 1 out. Tommy Edman at the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. High fly ball down the left field line. Into the corner, but foul. Two on, 1 out.
Ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Pajes, the lead runner at second. Kim at first, 1 gone.
gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Here comes Paez around third. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. Ramos hurries it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Yuri Ruiz. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. The Dodgers threatening. And a superb diving catch. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
Mookie digs in here. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom half of inning number 2, Willie Adames stands in.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Right down to shoot, strike 1. That one hooked foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball 1 there. Got him. And now one away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. First pitch misses. Fouled off down the right side. Next pitch is outside. And misses inside.
3-1.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they trail by one.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now it's Dominic Smith. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Check swing, called strike. Outside low, and a count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tying run in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Big Red picks up the K.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Schmidt on at second with 2 down. And there's a ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
That one catches the zone, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Swinging a foul straight back. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line and caught at 3rd by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Smith stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 1 out, bases empty. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike. That one to first, and that's just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to Smith, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That's outside. Ball 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? May comes set. This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Ramos at the plate now. That's ball one. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Swing at a ground ball, and that one handled. Throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Designated hitter,
Devers now. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. There's a 1-1. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 13th home run of the season, and the Giants have the lead now. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. The shortstop takes the ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. That one way inside. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and they get Adames for the out. That's the third out, inning over. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back on to the fourth. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Andy Pajes digs in now. And a swing and a miss. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Ripped on the ground a second. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for L.A., Hye-Sung Kim. Reached on an infield single his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a bunt towards third.
Foul.
And that goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy Edman.
So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Over to Smith, out, and that is the third out of the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the fourth, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And that one cutting but
ball,
missing down
2
low.
strikes.
That
That's
one
a ball.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
May fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit, doubled in his first AB. This one in the dirt. The 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-2. That's down and in. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he chases that one. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Dom Smith stands in. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 4. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Oracle Park, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Yuri Ruiz. Webb back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Ruiz in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Sit him down.
Good eye in that spot.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike. And that one pulled foul. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Next to the dish is Freddie. And that is out of play. That misses, and the count even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One now. Up the middle, a sliding stop and short. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now, Patrick Bailey. And a foul ball. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Fouled off. He was late. Got him. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Pulls that one foul. And that's downstairs and outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And that's in the dirt. Next pitch way upstairs. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Dustin May will depart, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. Now on the bump, Shohei Ohtani.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two down, bases empty. Elliot Ramos will hit next. And it's fouled away. rips one to right, and it goes just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So they make short work of them there. We're through 5. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 2. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now, Will Smith. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And it stays fair.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much you can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. In for a strike, 0-1. With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rogers also throwing. The 0-2. And ball 1. Strike 3, got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And here is Michael Conforto. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Roll to short, could be 2. The flip, there's one on to Smith. 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in San Francisco. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Rafael Devers. Swinging a foul out of play.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman takes it himself, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. His two-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
That one hammered left field. Conforto going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And Adames swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's towards center. Pajes has a beat on it. And the inning is over.
Now pitching.
Randy Rodriguez on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tap foul at the plate. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. First pitch just misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fly ball center field. Adames on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Reaches but can't haul it in.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Back to the top of the order. And now here is Yuri Ruiz. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Edman off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lou Trevino.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate.
Center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman.
So digging in, Casey Schmidt.
Schmidt.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Smith settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away now.
Batting, first baseman, Dominic.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Close one, doesn't get the call.
1-0.
Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. On to first. Out. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Rogers.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Well, 1-run game, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts, 1 for 3. And fouled off. turns and fires to Betts. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And here's Freddie Freeman, 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's a high chopper. Chapman over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Smith stands in now, looks at that one inside. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground, out to short. The throw to second is offline.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the pen down there. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Walker warming up as well. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that is out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, 2 outs.
That's a ball. 1-2.
And it's even up. Hard hit left side. Over to Smith, and that is the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Anthony Banda. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Bonda, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Bailey gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And strike 2.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is fouled back. Runner takes off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down.
up next for the Giants, designated hitter,
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Some
No
hitters are just
ball,
more confident if
1
they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. So the Giants leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants.
and on the mound is the closer, Camilo Doval.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Well, 1-run game, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one outside. 2-1. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. His 18th home run of the season. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
No, that's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top of the ninth. That one just missing inside. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good job to fight that one off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Full count now.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one fouled off.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base. But this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Ryan Walker on to pitch here.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Yuri Ruiz, the next to hit. And that bunted towards third. Zips it to first, and that is a big first out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hayden Birdsong, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Kim, the runner at third. Edman over at second with one down. Hard liner. Tracks it down for the out. Here comes the runner from third. Laid the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
Here's Freddie Freeman now, known for his late inning heroics. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Up and in, and the count is 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So bases all loaded up. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's the strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Outside low, and that is ball one.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
So they're all loaded up. Popped up. And that's the third out. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game. Out to short, bats up with it. Over to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Willie Adames digs in now. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Lee in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball. The Giants down to their final strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Yeah, the batter now, Casey Schmidt, just missed.
1-0.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. And the slider just misses.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And now it's filled up.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Tying run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game.
But when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now all of a sudden the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.
A 5-3 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.